Hello.
Have you ever had a baby doll or stuffed animal that you would care for as your own child? I know I did. Even at a young age, many aim to become nurturers. But what teenager wants to wake up every day with the pressure of going to school, working, and taking care of their baby? The answer is none, or not many. But we do have to realize that teen pregnancy is happening till this day. Today, I will inform you about the challenges pregnant teens face, the risks of having a baby at a young age, the lack of knowledge provided to the teens, ways to prevent teen pregnancy, and the options that they are faced with. Being a parent is hard as it is, and becoming a parent as a teen is even harder. Teen parenthood is one of the main reasons why high school girls have emotional, financial, and social challenges. When a teen gets pregnant in high school, their education becomes on hold. After having the child, the mother needs to take a month or two to recover and care for the child. Children are needed to be taken care of 24/7. According to DoSomething.org, more than 50% of teen mothers do not graduate high school. Being a pregnant teen in high school is difficult, and there are many social events that they miss, such as football games or prom, because they have to stay home with their baby. Teens may also face financial issues. Some pregnant teens go out and find a job, but others rely on their parents. Pregnancy itself can be very expensive with all of the doctor visits and the prenatal medication that needs to be taken during it. And then you have the expense after the baby is born, with all the diapers, wipes, formula, doctor visits, daycare, and other necessities the baby needs. Now that I've talked about some of the challenges of being a pregnant teen, I will inform you about the risks of having a baby at a young age. Many teens are afraid to tell their parents that they are pregnant, so they wait until they start to show. With this being said, some teens wait until they tell their parents to go to the doctors, which means that the baby was probably not getting the prenatal care that it needs. Teen moms are more likely to deliver a baby with a low weight, and have a higher risk of having the baby early. Having a baby as a teenager can also put the mother at a high risk for postpartum depression, which means the mother can become depressed after having the baby. The amount of teens becoming pregnant around the age of 15 to 17 is pretty concerning. Most teen pregnancies are unintentional. In fact, according to the National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy, 80% of teen pregnancies are unplanned. Many teenagers do not have the knowledge of knowing there is a possibility to become pregnant, the risks and outcomes of sex. Parents play a huge role talking to their teens about sex and informing them about the results. Some teens may not use birth control because they are uneducated on how it works and what it does. Livestrong.com states that the national campaign reports that teenagers say their parents influence their decisions about sex. Parents should have the conversation about sex to their teen and leave it for the teen to ask many questions. Now that I have informed you about the challenges and risks of being pregnant as a teen, I would like to inform you the many ways to prevent it. You're all probably thinking, well, that's easy. Condoms and birth control, of course. But condoms do break and birth control can fail. No method is 100% effective except for abstinence. Teens may use birth control to prevent pregnancy, but some do not use it consistently, which means that it will not work. TeenHealth.com says that a teen who is sexually active and not taking any kind of birth control has a 90% chance of becoming pregnant within a year. Lastly, I will talk about the options the pregnant teens are faced with. The first option is to go through with the pregnancy and keep the baby, which can be very expensive and difficult for the teen. The second option is to go through with the pregnancy and put the baby up for adoption, which can be very difficult for the teen, but very beneficial for the baby. The final option is that the teen can go through with abortion. ChoicePregnancy.org said about 35% of teens choose to have an abortion rather than bear a child. Now that I have informed you with the challenges of being pregnant as a teen, the risks of having a baby at a young age, the lack of knowledge, ways to prevent teen pregnancy, and the options the teens are faced with, I hope you take this information and put it to use. According to consumer.healthday.com, the rate of pregnancy among American teens has decreased in recent years, but is higher than almost all other industrialized nations. Parents, aunts, and uncles, inform your children, nieces, and nephews about sex and let them know the outcomes and ways to prevent teen pregnancy.